How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. In this video I'm going to be showing you a cool little Batman Easter egg that spawns in the desert of Carnivora. To start, I'm just going to show you where the cave is, because you can't actually activate this Easter egg until it is nighttime. And if you're wondering how I spawned where I spawned, you can check out my Iridium Farm video. I will leave a link to that in the description below. You can see how I activated that spawn and didn't have to spawn all the way inside the camps of Carnivora. As you can see from what's on screen, this is very clearly a bat cave, but since there are no bats in the universe of Pandora, or Borderlands rather, there are racks. Now, since it is daytime, the boss here will not spawn, but you can get a few things out of it if you come here during the day. You can loot these lockers, the chests, and get a couple, money containers if you want. And yeah, you can farm this kind of stuff if you want to. It's not very efficient for a farm, but if you want to do it, you can. The option's there. So what you're going to want to do to spawn this Easter egg is wait until nighttime, and you will see the Rackman symbol floating in the sky. That is how you know the Easter egg is active and the boss will spawn, but it has to be at night. The boss also is not a guaranteed spawn, so you might have to reload multiple times before you see the Rackman Easter egg in the sky. It took me about 3 times to reload before I actually saw the Rackman Easter egg in the sky. Now, if you don't see it, you still can go there and fight the floating racks that are around and still loot the chests like you can during the day, but like I said, the boss will not spawn. Now, as you can see, this is the boss. His name is oh so wonderful. It is I'm Rackman, a very clear nod to Batman, and he even has rack wings as a cowl over his face. Now, the boss was pretty hard-hitting for me, but I'm also on Mayhem 3. You don't have to be on a Mayhem difficulty to find this boss. You can do it on normal mode. You don't even have to do it on True Vault Hunter, anything like that. He will spawn whenever, wherever, no matter what difficulty. It doesn't matter, he'll be here as long as you see the Rackman icon in the sky like we talked about before. As far as loot goes, I don't believe this boss has any specific drops that fall from him. Either that or I'm just extremely unlucky. I farmed him quite a few times, 3 of which are in the video, and I didn't really get anything special. He drops purples. He might drop world drop legendaries, but as far as Rackman specific loot, there's nothing, which is kind of a shame. It would be nice to have maybe a Batarang type grenade, or maybe some sort of rack gun, which would be kind of fun to use. But yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong and you guys find something that is from him specifically, let me know in the comments and I will go back to farming him. But that's gonna do it for the Batman or Rackman Easter egg, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna show a few more farms in the video. If you guys want to stick around and watch them, you can. Thank you very much for checking out the video, and I hope you have a phenomenal day or night.